We've all been there. You set a new goal, you're super motivated, and then, poof, it's gone. Whether it's that late night cookie, that endless doom scroll on your phone, or a promise you just keep breaking to yourself. Today, we're going to dig into why your willpower is actually designed to fail you, and more importantly, what you can actually do about it.
Right? Think about it. That exact moment of temptation. You're trying so hard to be good, and suddenly, there it is. The donut, the notification, the urge. And you make that little deal with yourself. Okay, just this one time. But it's never really just one time, is it? It feels like this constant uphill battle that you just keep losing. Okay, so first things first, and this is probably the most important thing you're going to hear today. This is not about you being weak. It's not a character flaw. The reason you feel like you're failing isn't a moral problem. It's a neuroscience problem. You're basically showing up to a biological gunfight inside your own head, and you've only brought a butter knife. So to really get this, let's think about your brain like it's a car. You've got this powerful accelerator just dying to go, pushing you towards all the good-feeling stuff. And then you've got the brakes, trying to keep things under control. When a craving hits, it's like both of your feet are on the pedals at the exact same time. So let's meet the brakes. This is your prefrontal cortex. It's the sophisticated, logical part of your brain, right up here behind your forehead. This is the CEO, the part that plans for the future, that understands consequences. It's the voice that's calmly saying, hey, maybe eating that entire pint of ice cream isn't the best idea for our long-term goal. And then we have the accelerator. This is your limbic system. It's a much deeper, more ancient part of your brain, and it runs on one thing: dopamine. It doesn't give a hoot about tomorrow. It only cares about right now. It's a primal force screaming pleasure, reward, let's go, go, go. And this is where the mismatch happens. When that craving hits, your accelerator, the limbic system, is flooded with dopamine. It's fast, it's automatic, it's pure emotion. Meanwhile, your brakes, the prefrontal cortex, are slow, deliberate, and logical. But here's the real kicker. That massive rush of dopamine from the accelerator literally weakens the brakes. It's like the accelerator isn't just flooring it, it's reaching over and cutting the brake lines at the exact same time. And what happens then? Well, your rational brain basically just goes offline. You start making excuses, you justify anything, you completely minimize the negative consequences because your reward system has completely hijacked your ability to make a good decision. In that moment, you simply cannot trust yourself. So what's the big takeaway here? You can't outthink a craving. You just can't. Relying on willpower in the heat of the moment is a losing strategy by design. The only way to actually win is to stop fighting that specific battle altogether. You have to change the entire battlefield before the fight even starts. So if willpower is off the table, then what do? Well, this brings us to a super practical tool called self-binding. Think of it as a proactive strategy for a world that's basically designed to hijack your brain. Okay, so let's break this down. Self-binding is when you stop treating this like a willpower problem and you start treating it like an engineering problem. You figure out ahead of time when you're going to be tempted, and you intentionally create friction, real, physical, and environmental barriers between your future self and that temptation. It really just comes down to 3 simple steps. First, you anticipate it. You know yourself. When does that craving usually hit? After a long day? Late at night? Okay. Second, you redesign your environment to make giving in way harder. And finally, the goal is to completely remove the choice, so you don't have to rely on your compromised, dopamine-soaked brain to make the right call. And here are some real-world examples. If you're scrolling all night, you literally lock your phone in a kitchen safe. If you're snacking on junk food, just don't have it in the house. Get rid of it. Delete the food delivery apps, delete the social media apps. Whatever it is, the whole point is to make it so inconvenient to give in that your primal brain just says, too much work, and gives up before it even starts. So self-binding is all about building the fences to protect yourself. That's awesome. But it's also incredibly helpful to know when the storm is most likely to hit. And that's where our next tool comes into play. For this, we're going to use an incredibly simple but really powerful tool that's been used in recovery for decades. It's called the HALT framework. Think of it as a quick mental checklist for when you're most vulnerable. Just think about it for a second. When are you most likely to break your diet, or snap at somebody you love, or fall back into that old habit? It's probably not when you're feeling great, rested, and happy, right? See, your brain is most susceptible to that siren song from the accelerator when it's already under stress. And this little acronym is just a super easy way to remember your biggest stress states. You are at your most vulnerable when you are hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. HALT. These 4 states are basically rocket fuel for your cravings. They put so much stress on your system that they dramatically weaken your prefrontal cortex, your brakes, making it almost impossible to resist that primal urge for a quick dopamine hit. So the new rule is, before you even try to fight the craving, you first fix the HALT state. So there you have it, a full 2-part system that doesn't rely on that flimsy thing we call willpower at all. You proactively engineer your world with self-binding, and then you stay aware of your internal world with HALT. This is how you win the war before the battle even has a chance to start. Now, this system is amazing for managing the dark side of dopamine. But what if I told you there was a way to get a nice, sustained dopamine boost that doesn't come with the crash? A way to feel good that doesn't even activate that whole craving cycle in the first place? A way to get the reward without triggering all the gremlins? Well, there is, and that's exactly what we're going to cover in our finale tomorrow. I'll see you then.